I am representing the president of this party.
Hi, I'm Lida, and I'm the foreign expert of our Green Party.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm the public relations officer.
Oh, well, I'm going to introduce myself. Well, I'm Lillian, and I am the liaison in ACP.
I'm Nia, and I'm the secretary of ACP.
I'm Tamara, and I'm a foreign policy expert.
I'm Tina, and I'm a foreign policy expert.
I'm Maria, and I'm foreign policy expert too.
Okay, let's start. At first, Nicole is going to present our party platform, and then afterwards we will talk about our ideas that we want to bring.
Okay, great. Well, our party platform consists of a lot of complex ideas because we believe the best way to approach the problems that our country faces is through addressing the problems in the environment first. We know that alternative energy is a great source of energy that we should look into, so as well as importing oil, we would like to look into that option. In regards to our population, we would like to look to making a healthier environment so more people are willing to reproduce. As far as agriculture goes and the economy, we would like to work towards a better agricultural site. We are looking into hydroponics and aeroponics and working into creating a larger site for agriculture in our economy. It's very small right now, and we figured while our economy is booming, we should look into different parts and aspects of our economy. In another sense, within Petronia, we would like to do different things with our corporations to make them more green-friendly and thus more economic-friendly. Within our corporations, we're looking at creating a ceiling for how much carbon dioxide they can actually have emissions for, and we're also looking at tax breaks as a corporate incentive for them to go green. Moreover, within our foreign relations, we're looking and very, very open to working with China, the Middle East, and Russia, and looking towards different relations and possible alternative energies with them. This is an overarching view of the platform, and I'm now going to open up any other questions or questions. Becky.
I have a question. The Middle East group was looking towards nuclear energy as a source of alternative energy besides oil. What do you feel about that?
At this point, we're not yet taking a side towards nuclear energy. We first want to invest in research to make clear if it's really bad for the environment or if we can find solutions with the waste of nuclear energy. So at this point of time, we don't take any side.
Oh, and I would like to add that nuclear energy is the only source of energy we have now that is carbon emission free. So it will be a part of our cutting back on emissions. How big of a part we don't know, but it will definitely play a role.
Definitely, it's just like more research and like looking at.
Yeah, because it's the only carbon-free emission source, we're trying to make it safer and more like volatile for our use.
Becky again.
This is a follow-up question to your responses. Well, nuclear energy is not the only carbon-free emission one, and there's lots of problems storing nuclear energy. Nuclear waste after it gets converted to energy. You can't ship it because there might be spills, and it's really dangerous to put it by ocean, and we might not have enough square kilometers in order to bury it, in order to store it safely away. And how will you deal with any nuclear meltdowns?
Well, this is what Lena was talking about, is that we need to work to research all of these problems that you just talked about. And the more we research, the more we can understand the problem to find a solution about how to store the nuclear energy or looking towards ways to produce it more efficiently.
It won't be the only alternate source of energy we have because it actually is the only carbon-free emission way. But that's why the U.S. is putting in millions of dollars to find a way to properly stow nuclear waste. And we also know if terrorists got this nuclear power, they could create a really dirty bomb out of it, and that's also a problem. So we're trying to figure out different ways we can use this nuclear energy, but it's definitely not the only thing we could use.
I would like to ask you about, you said you want to research alternative resources of energy, and the thing is that many years there have been research done for many years, and still we don't have a really great solution. The thing is, how do you want to solve this problem on a short term? So in a shorter period of time, what do you want to do if we don't find any alternative?
In the short term, we've explored opening up more public transportation, which the U.S. has done currently, which the U.S. is doing currently as well. But as far as our long-term goals, like we said, we need to do more extensive research.
Right, and moreover, in the press conference, we talked about improving what we have now. We talked about sequestering coal and how we're using that. So we still do have alternative methods. They exist. It's not like they're not there. And moreover, remember that we're instilling different laws and different maxims for corporations to really limit the use of energy in itself. So we don't actually need as much energy. We're trying to actually cut back on using it. So in that way, we address both the alternative energy and how much we use the energy.
And once again, at the press conference, the guy from the U.S. Department said we already have enough technology to cut back on emissions, a lot of emissions. But the problem is, if we flip the switch like that, then our economy will be totally destroyed. So we have to figure out a way to do it slowly, so the economy can grow as we stop emissions. You know what I mean?
Don't you think it will be too late?
Well, we're already doing things now. It's kind of a personal decision. Some people say, oh, well, global warming is our world. Like, if global warming keeps happening, then we're going to be destroyed, so we should flip the switch right now. But others say, well, if we flip the switch, it will be like trillions and trillions of dollars in our economy, and the economy all over the world will be devastated, so is that really worth it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're trying to find a medium path through that, and not be too right-wing or too left-wing.
Eva?
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
It was on the nuclear thing, but it's cool.
So clearly what the name is saying is that there are two sides to the story. And although we're working towards it now, we already have processes that we're improving right now. So we are doing something about it. Anybody else?